Hola mi amigos, ¿qué pasa? And welcome back to a new tips and tricks video. Today we're in Destiny again and we're learning how to get the exotic swords, which is an upgrade from those legendary ones that we learned how to get last week. So we're going to get right into it. Now you need to have gotten your legendary sword and then upgraded it to the maximum. Once you've done this, Shaxx will give you a brand new quest, which is how to get the exotic sword. First step in the quest is to go off and kill Guardians in the Crucible and defeat 50 mages with your legendary sword. For the Crucible kills, I went into the Mayhem playlist and just waited for the heavy ammo to spawn, and when I got it, just went in and wrecked everyone. And then for the major kills, I mostly got it through completing strikes and just doing general missions and patrols. So, once you've done all that, just head back to Shaxx again. He'll give you the next step in the quest, and for the next step, you'll need to draw out and defeat Ekthar in the Asylum on the Dreadnought. Just a note before we get into this, make sure you have some heavy ammo or at least a synth because you'll need it later. For this part of the quest, all you need to do is go down to the Dreadnought Patrol and follow the path that is shown here on the screen. Once you have reached this area, you'll see 3 wardens all with yellow health. Now in order to open the door to Ekthar, you need to kill all 3 of these guys in 30 seconds. So the best way to do this is to get them all down to low health and then just go in and kill them. Then the door will open and now you are able to reach Ekthar. So you should have some heavy ammo for your sword or at least a synth, and you can see Ekthar in the distance. What you want to do now is kill the wizards beside him, which will then activate all these hives to spawn, and just kill all of them, and then you're left with Ekthar. So in order to actually kill and damage Ekthar, what you need to do is use your primary weapon, take down his shield, and then start beating him to death with your sword. And that is the only way to kill him, with your sword. So he should die pretty quickly after this, and then now you've finished the second part of the quest. Then we're back to Shaxx again to hand in the quest, and to get the third part of the exotic sword quest. This part in my eyes is really probably the hardest one. So depending on the sword you choose, you will either have to get the Arc, Void, or in my case, Solar ability kills. Just do this by going into the Mayhem playlist and again just keep throwing grenades and using your super, and that'll just go up really quickly. Then you will also have to collect 10 materials. Depending on your sword again, you will either have to go to Earth, Moon, or Mars Patrol and go around picking up either Spin Metal on Earth, Helium Filaments on the Moon, and Relic Iron on Mars. For these materials though, it's not as simple as picking up 10 Helium Filaments. You have to run around and continually pick them up until you get a legendary special material, the Soliton Flare. I found when I ran around, it was like 1 in every 8 chance of getting these. So my best advice is to just go around the whole map looking for them and start building up a route. It will also help majorly if you're a hunter and you have the Keen Scout perk on your Night Stalker. So expect to be finished this at least 4 to 7 hours, because it really does actually take a long time, and especially if you don't have the Keen Scout perk. Now that you have finished the hard part, the rest is relatively easy. So go back to Shaxx, hand in the quest, and he will give you part 4 of the exotic sword quest. This part is the easiest. All you have to do is sit back and relax and wait until the next Arms Day. This for Australians is 7 PM on a Wednesday night. Finally, Arms Day has come and you have now gotten the last part of the quest. And this is just to complete a light level 300 strike. Now, this strike is Alakul the Dark Blade. So now that you have finished the first part and are at Alakul, just before you drop down, wait, because there may be some ammo that will spawn for you. So that's a real big boost. So, as you begin to kill Alakul, you'll realize that there are wardens that come out. Depending on what sword you're going for, you will need to leave the specific warden with the same shield as your sword. For example, we left the Fire Warden with the Fire Shield because we are going for Ray's Lighter, the Fire Sword. Now that you've killed the other 2 wardens and left the one that you need, you must get them down to a sliver of health again and then leave them. focus on Alakul, get him also down to a sliver of health, and then kill the Warden first, then Alakul within 30 seconds of each other, and there you go, you will get the exotic sword. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all later in my next video. Bye!